So, I listened to my Year 8's feedback and thought they had a few fair points. When I looked at the trailer again, there was quite a lot of random shots that didn't really make sense. So I removed several. I removed the one where Gargantuapillus disappears into the Lake District. I changed one of the titles because I thought It's Unstoppable didn't really make any sense, and replaced it with Only One Man Can Save the World. This introduces Brad's second character in a much more clear way. And then I really decided that actually the big problem was Betty, and that I needed to introduce her earlier in the trailer to make sense of who she is, so that when she pops up later on it makes a bit more sense. So Betty's quite interesting really, because she's the only character who isn't wind-up toy, so that made it more difficult to film her, because as I'm filming on my own, I only have two hands. Yep. And therefore it's quite difficult to do the filming and use the ray gun and move Betty around, because she's not very bendy, she's only a Polly Pocket. So I decided I'd create a second studio and try and get more movement into Betty's character. So this is my first studio. It's basically on the table on the green screen, and it's pretty flat, so there was really no kind of additional movement for Betty. That was just it. I made my second studio using a cake turntable, stuck Betty on it with a bit of blue tack, and that enabled me to do the following. Okay girls, well the reason I did this one really is to show you some of the things you could be using, perhaps not just for your evaluations and your blogs, but also for your films. So in the course of making this, first of all I used a theme on the iMovie, so that was quite easy, and then you can edit it, you can add in you know, your transitions, etc., and that's okay. I also used picture in picture, and I used cut to, and also side by side. I'm going to see if you can do side by side, who knows. Okay. Well, I don't think you can do side by side, but I think that's quite enough pains for the moment. So I hope you enjoyed this little blog entry.